The way the world turns, hatred, loathing, self-incriminating. Too much love thyself, not thy neighbor. The hypocritical person exists from fear and self-doubt. Borrowing from YouTuber Celebrezzi. Education is the key. Kids versus parents, boys against girls, men versus women, shirts versus skins, light versus dark, good versus evil, the Red Sox versus the Yankees, those evil sons of bitches. Poor versus the rich, the phoniness of hipsters, the greed of corporations, they know no bounds. God versus the devil, atheist versus religion, and religion versus religion versus religion. It's all the same. Faith in science versus God versus reincarnation. It's all a war on innocence, a war on who knows best. America versus Al-Qaeda, a war abroad. Republican versus Democrats, a war at home. A war on drugs, a war on equality, Christianity versus LGBT. Can't you see? It's just killing society. Home versus away, us versus them versus us, them versus them, human versus human, people versus people, and nation versus nation. A never-ending battle. A battle to the end. The list can go on and on. English versus the French, England versus America, North versus South, Canada even burned down the White House, Axis versus Allies, and yes, even the Grinch versus the Who's. Celebs versus the media, Clinton versus Monica Liu, athletes versus steroids, Jesus versus the Romans, and Terry Fox, Michael Fox, Matthew Fox, and Megan Fox versus cancer, Parkinson's, smoke, and robots. Minority versus majority, acceptance versus racism and bigotry, versus the way things should be. But Celebrezzi reminds us, education is the key. Fast versus slow, high versus low, stop versus go, lust versus love, emptiness versus whole, unknown versus known, slave versus free, big and tall, small versus them all. Fat versus skinny, beautiful versus ugly, it's a matter of opinion. The list goes on and on. Free thinking, believing, coexisting, uniting, defining, and celebrating. That's how we need to be. Otherwise, this poem's about nothing.